Well, we're not going that far, but this is the Bridle Track from Hill End. So there's a bit of roadworks going on there at the moment. It doesn't say road closed, so maybe just a radio ahead to the operators. Looks like they got a dozer out here, pretty grading the road, fixing it up after a bit of rain. And there's a bit of big works going on 19 kilometres down the road, obviously. But anyway, we've heard there's a nice little water hole down the bottom, so we're going to go down there and check it out and find a good spot for a sausage sizzle. And this track's pretty popular with Bathurst people and everyone in this area for four-wheel driving. It goes all the way through to the Bathurst end. So, but yeah, we can't get there at this point because apparently the middle of the track is completely gone. But anyway, I think it has been for some years too, apparently. But anyway, locals tell us it's a really good little spot down there, so we'll go suss it out. Once we let the tyres down to about 20, I reckon. Well, I've driven down the track just a little bit further and found a nice little camp spot. Bloody rubbish everywhere though, the pricks. And yeah, no algae in this water, or very little. Nice spot for a snag sizzle. How about that, eh? This whole thing. She's pretty twisted up down the front end there. Wonder if it rolled down the hill. Part of the old track. Just the labour involved in putting them there. Mental. So we'll walk back across the river and fire up the cooker. This is dead set the best cooker. I'm glad we held on to it, because the one in the camper trailer, that's very ordinary. When the wind blows, she basically just blows out. But this one, we've had a bit of wind gust coming down this gully here, and in any windy condition this thing doesn't go out, so it's just brilliant. But anyway, had it for a few years now. The old Coleman Hyperflame. Good bit of kit. Another epic spot for a sausage sizzle. Just in the wrap. Double banger wrapper. Well, we found a little bit of paradise down here on the Bridle Track, and we've made note of it, and we might come back here because it's just absolutely, just possibly one of the best campsites I think we've ever come across, and it's free. Bit of a mission getting down here, but yeah, this Bridle Track, it's just fully surprised us, as this whole area has. It's just absolutely beautiful. But anyway, we're going to go back up, it came down nearly 500 metres. So we're going to go back up the hill now, low range all the way to the top, and due for a pub feed. What do you reckon, Dar?
Absolutely.
Just absolutely spectacular countryside. All these mining relics just scattered throughout the whole place. And yeah, I reckon you could spend an extended amount of time here and get all my prospecting licenses and metal detector licenses in order and just go for gold, literally. I'm so funny, though. I'm just writing it as I go along too.
Oh God.
Anyway, time to hit the road, though.
Yeah.
Grab your swags, let's go.
Oh.
Well, today, our last day here in Hill End, me and Michelle have come out to the bit of a touristy hotspot, but it's absolutely blown our minds. History Hill. One of the biggest collections of, I guess, Australian sort of memorabilia to this part of the country and the whole town of Hill End. And it's very impressive and like it's the biggest collection I think I've ever seen. It's got absolutely everything. So it's blown my mind a bit. What about you, though?
Yeah, it's been great, and it's only been $10.
$10, that's all it was.
So cheap. It's been so much fun. And now we're heading off to the mine.
Yep, just help yourself to their mine and go through at your own pace and get to climb up some ladders out of there. So that's pretty exciting, but just
Yeah,
there's so
much stuff.
So much in there. It's just absolutely unbelievable.
Really great collection of guns, though. Like
Guns,
old pistols and
just everything that ever existed is in there.
Everything, yeah.
Pretty much from the early 1800s right through to now, really. He's got everything. Absolutely bloody brilliant. But anyway, let's get up in the mine, eh? Pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty unreal. You can just walk in here at your own pace and have a look around. And instantly, it's about 5 degrees cooler.
If not more.
Wow. Here we've got some core samples. So cool you're allowed to do this. Most places are like, no, not without a guide. Safety, safety, safety. Several ladders to climb the main shaft back up.
Awesome. Not much room, is there?
No, my shoulders only just fit through it.
And it shakes like crazy. I'm huffing.
Pretty easy, eh? How many ladders? About 6?
7, I think.
7 metres. 7. Hello, 7.
We go the easy way.
Here we are at one of the, our second last point of interest in this town of Hill End. Split Rock, or Kissing Point. Just have to have the smooch heater.
We'll have to have a smooch.
Don't let it go too far, though.
No, you know what it leads
People come down here.
to.
What a bloody view. Spectacular. Learn a bit about the Bridle Track in at the History Hill Museum. And one interesting thing that came up ties in with where we stayed at Grenfell with Tom Hall. Ben Hall, sorry.
The bushranger.
Ben Hall, the bushranger, the outlaw. So the story goes, there's a little place along this track called Chambers Flat, and there's a granite, isn't it? Yep. There's a granite, like a hillside with a lot of granite boulders and formations, and there was a cave in there. And one of the lads, when he was a bit younger, he went in there and he found all sorts of saddlery, firearms, stolen things, and later was confirmed that it was Ben Hall's cave, or one of Ben Hall's caves, his little hideout, and he's never been able to go back and find it. So that's pretty interesting. But anyway, Michelle's pretty keen to get down on those granite boulders there. And that's what I guess they call split rock dull.
I reckon.